I greet you in Jesus' precious name. I want to say to you, Andrew. Andrew, you don't hear a lot about Andrew. You hear a lot about Peter, James, John. But Andrew was the brother of Peter. Simon Peter, the big fisherman. And he was big in every way. I can't wait to meet Peter in heaven. I think when he walked into a room, everybody knew that Peter had arrived. Because he was a blasphemer, by the way. He was, until he got saved. And he was the leader of the pack. And his brother Andrew, he might have been a quieter person. And Andrew ran to Simon Peter, and he said to Simon Peter, Peter, we have found him. Let's prove it. We go to the Gospel of John, chapter 1, and I'm reading verse 41. He first found his own brother, Simon, and said to him, we have found the Messiah, which translated is Christ, and he brought him to Jesus. Andrew is known in the Bible as the introducer. He introduced Peter, his brother, to the master. Isn't that amazing? Now, you know there's that word Eureka. Now, I looked it up, Eureka. Eureka actually means, it's a Greek word, it means we have found it. Eureka. Now, I want to ask you a question. Have you had a Eureka moment? Have you had a Eureka moment? Well, I want to tell you, around about 1895, Albert Einstein, that genius, who was responsible, I believe, in being able to split the atom, he had a Eureka moment. Now, when he was about 16 years old, they say he was bored, he was lazy, and he was indifferent. He was a schoolboy who was a daydreamer, used to daydream. And the one day he had a daydream, and during that dream, he dreamt that what it would be like if he could run faster than light, and what it would look like. And that changed his life completely. Eureka. Now, the man that said that first was a man by the name of Archimedes. Archimedes was a Greek scholar. Archimedes was in a bath, having a bath, naked in the bath, and all of a sudden the penny dropped and he jumped out the bath and he ran down the main street telling everybody, Eureka, I found it. He had realized how to find out about the principle of buoyancy. I want to ask you a very serious question, my dear friend. Have you had a Eureka moment? Have you had a moment in your life when I found him? I have given my life to Jesus. I'm born again. I'm healed. I'm set free. Have you had that moment in your life? You need to have it. You really do. It happened to me on the 18th of February, 1979, in the main street in a little church where I could also say Eureka when I went forward at the altar call. After that, they say you should lock up a new Christian for 6 months because he's like a bull in a china shop. You know, I went down to the main center of town, our crossroads. It's a small town. Stood on the street corners preaching. I did, indeed. Eureka, I found it. I wanted other people to find it. I want to say to you today, go out after this message and ask somebody, have you found it? Have you met the Master? Introduce them to Jesus like Andrew did for his brother Peter. Until next time, God bless you and goodbye.